But if you say, can you ask about, can you speak anything about God? Oh, everyone speaks. So no, I want everyone. There's a verse number 2. It speaks about what will destroy bhakti, and that's the answer I'm expecting, actually. So I don't know how many of you have seen, there is a change of my attitude when I do this class. I don't have that attitude with others. Why? You're all online. Most of the people don't put it. I see only my face and, sorry, I don't see my face anyway. I see only screen. So if I do not convey the message strongly, I know I'm wasting my time and wasting your time, because you will lead a life unknown to others, and that means you're wasting your time. I have a question for all of you. What will destroy our bhakti?
Like so
letharginess, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Letharginess.
Who is this?
Destroy Bhakti, Prabhuji, because alas, Prabhuji.
Who is this?
I'm Radha Bhavani, Prabhuji.
Radhamani Mataji, whatever answer I gave it to Padmaja Mataji, same answer I'm giving it to you. Why? So don't you think I know you'll answer like this? Not, Amma, not like that. Second verse speaks of the answer I told, and you're telling lethargy.
Prabhuji, eating more than necessary, accumulating more than necessary, talking unnecessarily about mundane things, and associating with non-devotees,
And
being greedy.
Over-endeavoring.
No, she's speaking. Please, Mataji.
Being greedy for mundane things.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put it on? Can you put yourself on video and tell everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji. Accumulating more than what is required, eating more than what is necessary, associating with non-devotees, then doing mundane, then engaging in mundane activities. That's all I remember.
No, you remember and recollecting? Amazing. Yes, let us see who will recollect. It is there on the screen. But anyways, amazing. Thank you. You did a very nice job, actually. Thank you. So because this is for application, I'm not conducting any exam. If you apply, you'll go forward in your life. Right? Thank you, Mom. Very nice. 3 times Haribol to Preeti Mataji.
Haribol.
Haribol, Haribol, Haribol,
Haribol.
Because those of you should aspire for a guru and go forward. If you really understand this will lead you to spiritual world. The 9th, 10th, 11th verses are that. And it's really heavy. I'm not heavy. So let us see who will speak as whatever she left out. Actually, yeah, she covered almost everything. Actually, she did. But let me see. Anyway, if you can even one, you can tell.
Talking unnecessary mundane subject matters. I think I don't know whether that is something I didn't hear from Mataji. Maybe I missed it.
She said that. Yeah,
okay.
she said.
Okay. Sorry, Prabhuji.
No, that's
Prayasascha, Prabhuji, over-endeavoring, setting too ambitious goals and working.
She said that also. In her own words, but it is there on the screen.
Yes,
That she didn't tell that. Yes. Niyamagraha, she didn't tell that. Yes. So, Atyahara means overeating and over-endeavoring. Sorry, overeating, no doubt. Prayasa means over-endeavoring. Prajalpa means mundane loose talks. Niyamagraha means performing bhakti for the sake of performing. There are 2 words. Niyamagraha is performing for the sake of performing. but not performing is because it's difficult. And Janasangasya, hanging on with people, Mayavadis, atheists, and materialists. And Lavulya means greedy for material achievements, like material bhakti, mukti, siddhi kami. If you really ask me, you should all make a document and send it to me, because you'll attain perfection of life. Otherwise, namesake, okay, Saturday evening I'll attend the class and once nectar of instruction is over, it's over. No, no, no. Nectar of instruction, actually, I'm trying to apply it in my life. Jnanis look for impersonal revelation. We don't associate with Jnanis. Materialists, they look for bhakti, sense enjoyment. We don't associate with materialists. And Ashtanga yogis, they want they want siddhis. We don't associate with them. I'm very clear. So everyone, please repeat after me. Atyahara. Unmute.
Atyahara.
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 Atyahara means overeating, or like overreading also. Too much reading. Over acquiring mechanism. Like you make $1 billion, what is the use if you just put it in the bank? Then prayasa means over endeavoring. Prayasa means
Over endeavoring.
Prayasa means over endeavoring. I'll do 3 jobs. So then definitely next day of chanting will be affected. 2 jobs. If you do 2 jobs, or you work from 9 morning, 6 o'clock till 11 o'clock. Maybe some of you do product support once in a while. I'm okay with that. I'm okay means Krishna is okay. I'm sorry. Who am I to say? But a person is over endeavoring prayasa, his bhakti will be affected. Prajalpa, Facebook, social media, sitting and talking on the phone calls for hours and hours and hours. That will destroy bhakti. Everyone, please, Prajalpa.
Prajalpa.
Idle talk.
Yeah. What is that? Indian newspapers, Indian elections, American elections, COVID. Gaza war, so there is a Gaza war. He said, I don't know that, So Niyamagraha, everyone, Niyamagraha.
Niyamagraha.
Niyamagraha has 2 words. Agraha means rejecting because it's difficult to follow. Agraha means 1 minute.
Attachment.
No. If you do it, you'll get, accept the rules, means they're beneficial to you. So, and Janasanga.
Janasanga.
Non-Krishna conscious.
Yeah, avoid the association
Avoid.
of and Laulyam.
Laulyam.
Laulyam means greedy for material achievements. Greedy for
Material achievements.
yes, these will destroy bhakti. So if you come to, it's my responsibility to tell you. It's up to you whether you'll follow or not. So who will repeat all this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Atyahara, it's like overeating, and prayasa, it's like over endeavoring. Prajalpa, it's like over talking and reading unnecessary things. And Niyamagraha, it's like rejecting which is not favorable and accept which is favorable. And
Janasanga, you're getting some mental benefit out of it, not because.
Right. Janasanga associate with devotees and reject Jnanis and other materialistic people association.
Reject the association of materialists. Mayavadis.
Yeah, Mayavadis and materialists.
Okay, for example, in India, let me tell you, I have to tell you this. If you go to internet, some people are maybe more famous than ISKCON devotees. But ISKCON devotees are also very famous now. But they're all Mayavadis actually. We should not listen to their classes.
Yes, probably.
Last one.
Laulyam, it's greedy for material things. It's very strong.
Like there is an example here. Mentalist wants mental achievements. Jnanis want impersonal liberation. And yogis want siddhis. We need to reject their association.
Prabhu, one question.
Ah,
When greedy, when it's continuously acting, I'm trying to. I mean, it's like how do you know? Like, you know, when it's too much acting. Like, you know, each and every minute I'm falling for the greed. Like, you know.
be
So
greedy for Krishna, Prabhu. Be greedy for Krishna.
a constant bombarding from all others while trying to do it. I can't say I'm doing greedy for Krishna, but while trying, I'm getting all sorts of, you know, bombardment from family and other people. Like, hey, you are not doing correct. I don't know.
You're not doing what? Correct.
I mean, in their aspect, you know, it's like negativity or scolding from all sorts of people. Like, you know.
Join the club.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
You know.
And
So
I'm
you're not the
crying.
one. What is that?
Sometimes it's like a crying more, like, you know, and I don't know what to do.
You're not the only one. Join the club. But an answer is this. Lord Chaitanya said, this world to live, you have to exhibit patience, you know,
Okay.
patience and tolerance. But let me tell you, if you know you are all grostas, you need money, and you should work 9 or 8 hours minimum, or you work 9 hours also. Okay, why not? Sometimes you know you need that situation demands work 10 hours also, you know, but not every day, you know. So you need to have a balance for sure. What we are asking just to morning 1 hour chanting, evening 1 hour chanting. I'm just telling you these principles. Not overeating, over earning. If you keep on, you know, goal of many people in the world, for them money, time means money. So if you're fully money conscious for 22 hours and come for chanting, you'll be conscious of Krishna or money?
Money.
Naturally.
Yeah.
You know, so actually, no, if we are this body and everything ends with the body, if that is true, then outsiders are right, we are wrong. But we are spirit soul, not the body. And spirit soul has next birth, then outsiders are wrong and we are right.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we need to invest, because actually I have to tell you this. Tell your family members. Here I want to give an example. How many of you want to hear an example, please?
Please, Prabhu, Hari Bol, please.
Hari Bol, Prabhuji.
Hari Bol, Prabhuji.
Eagerly.
Hari Bol.
I go to
Hari Bol.
California regularly, and one day they asked me to give a class in the temple. So a morning Bhagavatam class. So I think 7:30, 8 o'clock, I don't remember, but morning. I was driving and, you know, suddenly I was stuck in the traffic jam. Early morning, this many people. But I was looking through the window, and on my right hand side is all green grass. It means golf course. Early morning, 7 o'clock. I see like 1, 2, 3 people playing golf. You know, I see 1, 2, 3 people playing golf. I showed my Prabhuji who was driving. Prabhuji, they are playing golf in the morning, 7 o'clock. That Prabhu laughed and said, yeah, what can we do? These people are very disciplined. CEOs making like a, you know, $5 million, $10 million, $50 million a year. And their goal is to, you know, somehow increase the money of the company. But now they're like 65, 70-year-old retired. They don't know what to do. They are playing golf. Because, you know, whatever little energy is there, they're usually, they don't know what to do. They're not spiritual. They don't have chanting. One day Prabhupada saw one person playing the golf. Prabhupada said, what is that? Prabhupada, they're putting the ball in the hole. Prabhupada said, they're wasting human energy, just put ball in the hole, because they have no goal. Hey, you can go back to Godhead. And if you keep that point aside, hey, alone you're playing golf, you'll be bored. You know, this is what happens with all the professionals who are very successful in the career. And when you're 70 alive, you don't know what to do actually. You're not spiritual. And but you know, you're so much used to getting up in the morning and open the computers and the Excel sheets, study. But now your body has become weak. Sarira yati iti sariram. That which is going to be slowly destroyed is called body. So Prabhuji, if life is not just Excel sheet of numbers, Indians means they think if they give all the money to their children and die, they think life is successful. Definitely not true. One day Prabhupada said one person doing the fishing, sitting hours and hours just to fish. 2 times Prabhupada cried actually, no? Golf, when he saw people playing golf and fishing, and you're trying to cheat fish, putting a bait, and you want to eat up hours and hours and hours, you're wasting human life. So my point is, please don't do that. Spiritual life is, and I'm telling you, even if you are a Jeff Bezos or what is his name? Elon Musk or that Larry Page, Prabhuji at the age of 50, maybe for Americans at the age of 60, body will give trouble. If you actually, I'm 50 plus now, if you listen to me, as an example, I'm not telling theory, I'm telling practical. I'm going through that. Sometimes I feel, I know I can't make it for a long time. That's why, I really want to, I got this feeling actually. I can't make it for a long time. If I make it, great. But future years will be tough for me. I know that. So that's why if you strictly practice bhakti, Krishna will grace you. Krishna's krupa, Lord Chaitanya's krupa will fall on you. Nityananda Prabhu's krupa will fall on you. Okay. So atyahara means overeating, over earning. Just my life means money, not that. Second, prayasa means over endeavoring. Prajalpa means it's speaking and wasting time, hours and hours. Niyamagra means performing the rules, because you'll be they're beneficial, or rejecting it because they're not beneficial. Janasangasya means hanging on with reject the association of Mayavadis, reject the association of atheists, reject the association of materialists. Laulyam, don't be greedy for mundane material achievements. Okay? How many of you understood?
Understood.
Yes,
Prabhuji.
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 Then what are the things favorable for bhakti? I asked the same question last week also.
Yeah.
What are the things?
Being enthusiastic and endeavoring, and then having association with devotees and following the footstep of previous acharyas, and following the four regulator principles.
Determination, Prabhuji.
Okay, very nice, Amma. So, utsaha nischaya dhairyat. Enthusiasm, endeavor with confidence, and patience. Follow the 4 regs, yes. Give up the association of non-devotees and follow the previous acharyas. Very nice, Amma. Thank you very much. 3 times Haribol to Yojana Mataji.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol Mata. Hari Bol Mata.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol Mata.
My next question to all of you, how many of you are applying this? Krishna is my, Lord Chaitanya is my, if I follow this process, I'll attain the perfection of my life. How many of you are determined like that?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Determined.
You can raise your
Follow
hand.
this path.
Then become serious. Venkatola Prabhu is not convinced.
No, Prabhuji. I convinced.
I am seeing how many hands are up in the air. So only 7 people. Other people, Sirisha Mataji, Renuka Mataji, Preeti Mataji. You are not convinced? Sagar Prabhu. Okay. So, yes, chant your rounds. It's not easy, but believe me, it will come with you. And this will come with me, nischaya. And patience. You want, if you are married, you want children, you will not come tomorrow. They will not come. It's a process. Right? Krishna's grace is also needed. And avoid the association of non-devotees. And in the previous Sangat, Sato Vritti, follow the morning program, 4 regulative principles, Sangatyaga, avoid the association of non-devotees, Tat Karma, chant 16 rounds, follow 4 regulative principles, Dhairya. Actually, no, this is very good. Can somebody see this? What is our attitude? Enthusiasm, confidence, and patience.
Patience.
Behavior, avoid the association of non-devotees. Character, follow 4 regulative principles and chant 16 rounds. Direction, follow previous acharyas. How many of you understood?
Yes.
I have only one question. How do you follow previous acharyas?
With the books, their writings, in one way.
Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhuji, and following the 4 regulative principles.
Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, very nice. Yes, Amma, fantastic. Read Prabhupada books. How many of you are reading Prabhupada books? When is the last time you read Prabhupada book? Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam? How many of you have Bhagavatam in your home?
I'm reading Bhagavad Gita every day evening.
Very nice. Actually, one devotee told me, he was preaching to 25 people. Out of 25 people, only 10 people read Prabhupada books and developed interest. He said they only stayed in bhakti. Other people, they were swept off. They gave up Krishna consciousness. 9 people raised hand. Okay, thank you. So, how many of you don't have Bhagavatam? Is there anybody who doesn't have Bhagavatam here? Huh? Gaurav, you don't have Bhagavatam?
No, Prabhuji, we have. My hand is raised from earlier.
Renikama, you Mataji, you don't have my Bhagavatam?
We have, Prabhu.
Okay, very good. So you avoid the association and non-devotees. I have a question for what do you mean by avoiding the association?
Not getting inspired by our non-devotees athletes.
Yeah, not getting inspired. Very good. That's it. That is not taking association. Thank you. Now, thank you very much. And I have a question for all of you. Next week, I'll ask the same questions. Read Nectar of Instruction and come. Okay? Now, what are the 6 loving exchanges? So, how they're like now? Dadati pratigrunnati guhyamakhiti pruchati bhunkte bhujate cheva shadvidam pritilakshanam. So, this is a verse, very important. Now we have devotees. You should stay in the association of devotees. When you are avoiding non-devotees, you should stay with the association of devotees, right? Then you need to develop relationship, right? So, for the association, we have Lions Club, ISKCON Club. So, yes, so come. Like, we like, I was speaking on this last week. So, we need Sangha. We cannot, because human beings need association. So, Sangha means, what is that? Diabetes Association, Tennis Association, Alcoholic Anonymous, So likewise, there are so many associations. Medical Doctors Association, Professors Association. So likewise, ISKCON Devotee Association. So where do you get nice devotees? Strict devotees, serious devotees, ISKCON. Come here. So Prabhupada says, the loving exchanges, You know, temple gives, what is that? Devotees meet people, and what devotees do? They give them books. They give them prasad. When people come to the temple, they explain. Then what happens? Outsiders? Oh, really? And okay, when they'll buy books and they'll give money. Prabhuji, I like it. Okay, can you come to my Damodar month, Damodar, program and do in my program? Oh yes, we'll come. And how to perform Krishna consciousness? Why should I chant 16 rounds? So devotees, what they do? They give what? Books. They give prasad. They explain Krishna to others. Non-devotees give, they take Krishna consciousness, they give donation, invite people to their homes, they inquire. That way, both the life member, outsider visitor is nourished, devotees are also nourished. You are listening or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
the association means Sangha Sanjayate Kama Kama Krodho Vijayate. Whomever you associate will become like them. Whomever you associate with, you will become like them. So Shakespeare says, show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. You're all, some of you are initiated. If you're all aspiring, you all have gurus are aspiring. My guru is Prabhupada. Kya personality, eh? He came to America with 40 rupees and he created a revolution. Means you're inspired by Prabhupada. My spiritual master, past 40, 50 years, is preaching vigorously, selflessly, not even caring for his needs, but he's actually serving others, everyone. Means you are inspired by your guru, right? So how do we develop a relationship with devotees? Dadati, give. What is that?
Give holy name.
So give them what? Holy name. And so holy name is very important. Chanting the holy name, not like tutu mantram. You have to really, really put hard, because Krishna is the holy name. I never told this, but I'm telling you. Some of you, maybe I told you, or you know it. So this is not another religion, sirs and ma'ams. This is the Golokera Premadana Harinam Sankirtana. Harinam has descended. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought, this transcendental vibration from spiritual world. If you just sincerely follow, you'll go back to Godhead after heart is cleansed. Everyone in this world should follow this. Why? You don't know what will happen in the next lifetime. So give the holy name, And Lord Chaitanya told Haridas Thakur Nityananda Prabhu, go door to door and make people chant the holy name. Very important thing is give the holy name. You're listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
So if you are sincere, nothing will come. Harinam is not like a mantra meditation, This is directly from spiritual world. It is mantra meditation, no doubt. But it has descended. Golokera Premadhana Harinama Sankirtana. What is the proof? Jagai and Madaya, they're drug addicts. They're murderers, rapists. Like the sins they have committed, Chitragupta had a problem writing them. But by the association of Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur, and by the grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they were all transformed. Both Jagai and Madaya were transformed and became pure devotees. How many rounds they would chant after they were reformed? 128 rounds every day. Amazing. When it worked for Jagai and Madai, why it doesn't work for us? You're listening or not?
Listening, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
So you're not doing means what? Either it is Maya holding you, or you don't have sufficient faith. Okay, Jagai Mother 500 years ago, murders and rapists, I don't know. Prabhupada came to America. Prabhupada opened International Society for Krishna Consciousness with Indians.
No.
Staunch South Indian priests.
No, Prabhuji, with the hippies.
He did not even open with elite Americans from MIT who understood the power of the holy name through research. Prabhupada achieved this miracle through drug addicts. And he made them achieve great successes. Haridas Thakur transformed the prostitute, and prostitute became a pure devotee eventually. Many times I thought, prostitute became a pure devotee means I have a hope. Drug addicts became pure devotees means I have a hope. One time one person said, Srila Prabhupada came to America at 70, I told. And in 12 years he built 108 temples. I said, Prabhuji, I am only 48. Means I still have hope. I said, yes. That's how Krishna works. You're listening or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
yes,
Prabhuji, listen.
So, listening means application. Listen with an intent to change. Not like listening and taking, 1 year, entering into 1 year, and going through another year. Not like that. I should change today. Who will come with us? What will come with us? Whomever you are staying with, 50 years ago, they were not there. 50 years later, they won't be there. Why 50 years? 40 years ago, they were not there. another 40 years later, they won't be there. So, the best service you can do to your family members, tell them to take up Krishna consciousness. If you get up in the morning 4 o'clock and start chanting, I'm honest with you, do it for 2-3 weeks, they will also get up. But if you don't do it, then they will also like that. You can discourage them by your behavior, by not being very strong, by not being very sincere. But of course, there is a resistance, especially for ladies, and Prabhus are very difficult. Then I know I can understand. Then you can chant in their absence, no doubt.
Prabhuji, vice versa is also there.
Huh?
Vice versa also there.
Means what?
There is a difficulty from Mataji's too, Prabhuji.
There is a difficulty for everyone, though.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Matajis go through difficulty, Matajis cause difficulty also. It all depends on our karma.
I agree, Prabhuji. Yeah.
The point I'm making is, if there is no difficulty, there is no relish of rasa. Everything is going on well, you become complacent, you become lazy. But you have a hope, maybe they will come, Mataji will come one day to Bhakti Ruksha and she will change.
Yes.
That change will never happen. Then what happens? You'll be frustrated. No, be sincere. Actually, I'll tell you. One husband told Mataji, I'm getting initiated. She said no. She said no. If you say no, she picked up 16 pounds. But she became scared. She said, no, you should not do it. He said, I will do it. I have not asked you anything. I gave you everything. So you also get initiated. Because husband put pressure, she got also initiated. And when Mataji, she was coming to Bhakti, husband said, you should not go there. She said, throughout my life, I didn't ask anything. I'm liking this, let me go. You should not go there. If you go there, you'll become a monk. She said, no, nobody monks becomes monk. Ladies won't become monk. And believe me, the Prabhu also reached 16 notes in our, not in our temple. Both are Brahmin initial devotees. Both are Brahmin initial, especially Prabhus. One has to be strict with themselves, but very lenient with others. One should be very lenient. Lenient means not strict. You're all listening on me.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Definitely.
Yes, Prabhu.
Give gift, accept gift. Give prasad, accept prasad. And only two things. Guhyam akhyati. Secretly, guhyam akhyati pruchati. A devotee explains the material world. Hey, Prabhuji, you don't lose. You're not eternally. You cannot stay here eternal. You cannot stay here eternally. Take up Krishna consciousness. Guhyam pruchati means, you inquire about Krishna consciousness. How to do arti? I have a problem, I have this weakness. How to overcome that? Reveal the mind in confidence. Reveal the mind in confidence. And what else? Bhinte bhojyate cheva. When give the invite people for prasad, and when invited, you go to their home and eat prasad. These 6 qualities will nourish and support the purification of will support the purification. Listening or not? You listening, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So give gift. You can give Krishna conscious gifts. You can give the holy name. You can give a bead bag. Best thing, tell them to chant 4 rounds. Tell them to chant 8 rounds. Then, and what is that? When somebody is, accept a gift. What is a gift? I want to sponsor Bhagavad Gita, 10 cases. Well, why not? You will give. Temple will give. And let them distribute. Guhyam Vakyati. 1 minute, actually, I'm sorry. What did I tell? So, give gift, accept gift, reveal the mind and confidence. Prabhuji, I have this weakness, how do you overcome? Mataji, I have this weakness, how do you overcome? Always Mataji should hang on with Mataji. Prabhuji should hang on with Prabhuji. The only Prabhuji Mataji can hang on is her husband. The only wife, the only Mataji Prabhu can hang on is a wife. Everyone is listening, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
No? Yeah, talk as little as possible because material world is not good. Bhungte bhojate jiva, invite for prasad. When invited, go on to their home and for prasad. Amazing. This way we develop relationships. How many of you are listening? You are understanding or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhu.
So you should associate with Krishna Bhakti Rukshas. Because you people are coming only online and that too you cover your faces. Nobody knows anybody. But if it's a regular Bhakti Ruksha, because you're coming for 2 years, you would have developed nice relationships. These things should happen. And that relationships go farther than family relationships. Because Krishna is the center, right? So when you hang on like this, I told you whom to associate with. Now, what is the next one? Do not associate with whom? Mayavadis and atheists. Mayavadis and atheists.
Yes.
How to make sure you don't associate with them? Can somebody read the how Guhyam, under Guhyam, what is there?
Never inquire confidentially.
Very nice. What is the next one?
Akyati, never give or accept invitation to associate intimately.
Which one you're talking about?
After Guhyam, Akyati. I read Guhyam Prabhuji, never inquire confidentially, and you asked me to read, go on. So,
Yeah. You know, so the point, next one is you should never reveal your mind to my non-devotees. That's dangerous because, some people are deadly. They behave like well-wishers, but they're not. So don't hang on with Mayavadis, materialists, and atheists. How many of you know who is a Mayavadi? Now there's $1 million question actually. Who is a Mayavadi? Huh?
Anyone who believes
Yeah.
in impersonal form.
You God and me
Karmis,
God.
Jnanis, Yogis, materialists.
The
Everyone can.
person who thinks he's a God and other person is also God.
The person who thinks he's God, what is it? A person who thinks he's God? Can somebody repeat? I can't hear that.
And the other person is also the God.
Yes, the person who says you are God, I am God, everybody is God. I know. But I really want some little technical explanation. Who is a Mayavadi?
One who believes in impersonal form of the God.
One who believes in personal form, that's perfect. What is that? Then why they worship Krishna?
Because they want to merge and become God.
Okay.
Merge into Brahman and become.
They want to merge into Krishna.
Merge into Brahman and become one with Brahma. Brahma Jyoti.
Then where is Krishna then?
No, it's missing in Mayavad. There is no personal association,
Anybody?
interaction with the Supreme or service of the Supreme Lord.
Anyone else? Who is a Mayavadi? How do you conclude? Actually, okay, in your home, or in neighbors, or colleagues, how do you know they are Mayavadi or not? How do you know
Who
that?
doesn't want
Ah,
who doesn't want to accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of God?
who doesn't accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Yes.
Yep.
So, you never reveal your mind to Mayavadis or atheists. Never accept any invitations and go to their Lord Chaitanya when he was in Kasi, Varanasi. They're all Mayavadis. You would not go to their homes for prasad. Guhyam akhyati prachati. So, what is the next one? Can somebody read a third one? Akhyati means never accept or give invitation to associate intimately. Pruchati means by intimate intermingling one is affected. Yes. Dadati pratigrunnati. Negative injunction. Do not give or take anything. Bhunkti bhojate. Never give or accept food. Can somebody read the fourth one? I mean, Dadati Pratigunate.
Negative injunction, do not give or take anything.
Louder, I can't.
Negative injunction, do not give or take anything.
Yes, with Mayavad is not under transactions. Don't give anything, don't take anything. Can somebody read the sixth one? Bhunkte bhojyate.
Never give or accept food. CC and 6.7 to 8, Prabhuji. I don't know this one. 6.278.
Chaitanya Charita.
Chaitanya Antyalila.
Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So,
11.8.
Never give or accept food. Vishayir anna kaile dushta hoye mana. If you go to somebody's home for prasad, they are non-devotees, your consciousness is affected. For sure. What is Lord Chaitanya says? Vishayir anna kaile dushta hoye mana. So you want to go back to Godhead, hang on with devotees, deal with devotees. That's why anything you want to do, deal with devotees. But no non-devotees. Nishkinchanasya Bhagavan Bhajanon Mukasya Paramparasya Jigamishwar Bhavasagarasya. If you want to cross the cycle of birth and death, hang on with opposite sex intimately, or seeing a person hanging on with opposite sex intimately, it's like a deadly poison, fire. If you especially if you see somebody, why Ajamil fell down? He happened to see a man and woman embracing and enjoying sex life in the public. So he couldn't control his mind. So we should not invite, maybe you can invite them for prasad, but you should not go to their home for prasad. Anyway, when you invite somebody, they'll speak only. You cannot avoid speak. You cannot avoid speaking to them, material things. Because you invited them for prasad. Best thing is avoid. But what is that? You can use your discrimination and you can lift it up over a period of time. This one, whatever I'm telling. I mean, any question or comment? Okay, before we see the question. No, why we should not associate with Mayavadis and atheists? If you, there is a milk, lot of sugar, everything very nice, tasty. But before you drink, the snake came and put the mouth in that. Will you drink that milk?
No.
Why? Because
It's part.
that's why we should not eat. Actually, we should not listen to this YouTube guys, very famous. You can listen to Prabhupada. You can listen to the other spiritual masters in ISKCON. But we should never listen to any Mayavadi. So, what is that? Any question or comment?
Prabhuji, I have a question about the last one, the never accept food. So in families, when not everyone is Krishna conscious, right? Like extended families or anyone, it might be. So how do we really tackle such situation?
One minute. Wait. Amaj, there is a little. Can you repeat again? I lost it.
The last points here, Prabhuji, never accept food. So in our families, like not every, like extended families or whatever it might be, like not everyone would be Krishna conscious, right? So how do we really tackle this situation about not accepting the food? Because it leads to some sort of conflict if we do so, right? So how do we humbly or
You can try your best to avoid, first of all. If you cannot avoid, then you say Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, pray. My Lord, protect me and eat it. What can we do? It's family life, right? That too, ladies, husbands are sometimes very heavy, and you go and stay with your sister-in-law in Dallas, Texas, or somewhere. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
So you go there and say, I will not eat. We have gone there for 3 days. And then they think, no, what can we do? Just pray. And you should not eat non-vegetarian, for sure.
Yes, yes.
And garlic, but vegetarian, just offer it to Krishna and you eat. In the mind, So if they don't give you the, you cannot offer it. You just tell them, offering is very good. Can I offer? Everyone, Indians likes this. Indians like this type of things. Oh yeah, please offer. Then there's a benefit. So what is it? So what is that? But as much as possible, you should avoid conflict. No conflict. What can we do? There are emergency situations. Okay, you say Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu and eat.
Yes, Prabhuji.
It should be exception, not the rule.
Prabhuji, why not Sri Krishna, Prabhuji? Why not? Why you said Sri Vishnu?
Vishnu is actually, the execution is always Vishnu. No?
Oh.
Krishna is not directly involved in the material world.
Okay.
Namam Vishnu Padaya,
Yeah.
Krishna Preshtaya Putale. Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti nami. So Srila Prabhupada is very dear to Krishna, but he is Vishnu Padaya. Means, so that's how we say actually. In the material world, execution is Vishnu. Yes, Krishna is not connected with the material world, right? Krishna has nothing to do with the material world. Krishna plays on the flute. Can somebody see the Dadati principle? Advanced devotees give at least 50%. You don't need to. Prabhupada Goswami, that's what they did actually. Prabhupada Goswami mentions this in this verse. Grostas, to make progress, they have to give 50% of their income to temple. You don't need to nowadays, It's difficult, but the principle is there. Help support propagation of Krishna consciousness. Can somebody read this? Rupa Goswami, what he did?
50% to Krishna, 25% to family, 25% personal.
Yes. So what he did when they decided to join full time, they gave 50% of the money. 50% of the money is 20,000 gold coins. He just gave it to devotees for the propagation of and temples. 25% he gave to family members. 10,000 gold coins. Keep it. 25% means 10,000 gold coins. He told Sanatana Goswami, brother, I have deposited 10,000 gold coins with the grocer. I know you're imprisoned. So use this money to get out of the imprisonment. So Sanatana Goswami used that money to get out of the imprisonment. So in other words, how much money they carried with them? Anybody? How much money they carried personally? Srupa and Sanatana Goswami.
Zero, Prabhu. They did not carry any.
Yes, zero. Nothing. That's why we are remembering now after 500 years. And everywhere you see ISKCON temples, you'll see their pictures only. And the billionaires of 15th century, you don't see their pictures anywhere. Because they worked for the welfare of others. They sacrificed everything. But of course, Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari. Sanatana Goswami is also Lavanga Manjari. Rati Manjari. So, and okay, then I'll give you example. Satswarup Maharaj, his name is, what is his name? Stephen. I forgot his last name, Stephen. One day he came to temple, 20-year-old. First lecture he had from Prabhupada. That day he gave up onion, garlic and meat. One lecture. Amazing, right? And Prabhupada, second day, who will maintain? Prabhupada is like 70-year-old. Somehow you would sell books, but what you will get? You all want to know how much money Prabhupada made in 1 year selling his books? $173. Because Prabhupada expenses were very meager. That's how he lived. I mean, of course, 1965, dollar had really value, So somehow he managed it. Anyway, so Satsuru Maharaj, he became Satsuru Das that time. And Valley became Omapati. Omapati Das. Both were, I don't know about Satsuru Maharaj, but Omapati Maharaj was a Gruhastha. Satsuru Maharaj would work and make money and pay it to the rent, to cover the rent of Second Avenue. Srila Prabhupada would stay there. Omapati Maharaj also would give 50% of his income to the temple. But today, we don't need to do that. Grihasthas, world is changing. So that's why we don't pressure anybody, literally. No. Unless, can somebody read this? Unless one is very advanced, he is unable to utilize everyone's contribution in furthering Krishna consciousness. Principle, we should not accept charity from Mayavadis and atheists. After accepting a lot of donations, if you take a lot of donations, then what happens? You have to take that karma. People will give money. But who will go through the karma? You will go through karma. If you are very advanced, then by chanting nicely, you will neutralize that karma and your donors will get the benefit.
That money is going to temple.
True, but they are seeing you. They are seeing you, right? And Saraswati Thakur mentioned this. We know money is coming from outside and we are cooking food and offering Krishna. Krishna has no problem eating. But if you offer nicely and it will be neutralized, no doubt. Everything with food, Prabhu, let me tell you. You should genuinely offer to Krishna, eat nicely. How many of you understood? Any question or comment?
I have one question, but not related to this.
Not related, next week.
I want them to
You want devotees to hear?
answer your answer.
Now, go ahead.
This our Hare Krishna Mahamantra, why it was reversed? First it was Hare Rama. So I want to listen.
So, I mean, anyone has any question on what I asked today, what I showed today? Anyway, this one point I forgot to tell here, Nishkinchanasya. I mean, I told actually, but I'm repeating it. One should not hang on with the opposite sex unnecessarily. One should not see a person, should not hang on with the opposite sex. One should not hang on with the materialist who is fond of enjoying opposite sex. We should not hang on with them also. Both are deadly. Second is more deadly. I mean, if you understood. Actually, I want to cover this verse again. So I know somehow I felt I'm not very happy. How many of you, is there anything, I'll cover this again, but did you understand? Everyone, please.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. But then, what is that? With Mayavadis, we cannot associate with them because it is deadly. Tomorrow we have Diwali festival in our temple. And Monday is Govardhan Puja. Actually, I want to speak on Govardhan. I loved that subject, but there is no time. So, if you are living local, if you are local, go to the local temple. If you are local to our temple, come here. And Monday, yes, Govardhan festival. If you ask me, after Janmashtami and Ramanavami and Radhashtami, Govardhan festival is the biggest. Janmashtami, Radhashtami, for me, Govardhan. Giriraj. we'll end it here. Thank you very much, and Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dhanyavad pranam.
Pranam.
Dhanyavad pranam.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Prabhuji,
Pranam,
Dhanwad.
Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you.